Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in and gather around your table of your own thoughts. Cut this down so it don't distract us. Good morning. Y'all know I'm running a little behind time, but at the same time, I'm here. I'm here on assignment. And it's a beautiful space to be. It's a beautiful place to be. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Get on up. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Yeah, it's a beautiful Monday morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Today is March the 13th. And so we're coming on in, chime on in as you see fit. All I'm trying to do right here is see, can I get my Facebook? And I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how Facebook looks. How y'all doing this morning? Okay, there it is. Boom. How are y'all doing this morning? Well, I feel good. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. And I just feel like I gotta say this real. I invoke change. I just believe that every environment, every place I go, and it's not even intentional. It's not even intentional. I just noticed that when I go somewhere in the environment, for whatever reason, change happens. I don't know. That's it right here. So what I wanted to do is what I was considering doing is taking a look at y'all know I'm working this thing out now. I'm getting familiar. Uh-oh, what do I do? Let's see. Stream public. Okay. Media source, select media source. Uh, let's see if this is it. It says select media source. So let's y'all know I gotta figure it out. Maybe this is not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't. Oh, the camera is not supported by the browser. Okay, so maybe I gotta do this as another time. But guess what? I gotta welcome somebody into the family. I gotta welcome a whole new set of people into the family. How y'all doing this morning? It's a beautiful Monday morning. It's March the 13th. Just sprayed on my Rouge. My Rouge 540. How y'all doing? Maybe this is the camera. See, I can't do it. Maybe I gotta go to a whole nother thing on this one, but it's a beautiful thing. I'm excited about what I'm doing. I'm excited about this morning. It's a beautiful morning. I'm here on assignment. I'm here to talk to people, to the minds of the people. And that's what I've been orchestrated and ordained, if you will, to do. And I'm going to do just that, even in the midst of me looking at this Facebook over here on this new one. It won't let me do it. It says not supported. So I got to find out. I know it's Google that I have to go to. So I'm just going to close that one down for a second, just to kind of like get my mind and I'm already running a little behind schedule this morning, but I just came in here to tell y'all, listen, we have to, y'all look at this. We have to gather around the table of your own thoughts. And that's my assignment to tell his children is to gather around the table of your own thoughts. I know that, saying society, I know that individuals, I know that the community, I know that everybody have you on their thought process. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has you on their thought process. They want you to process their data. Of course, they'll give you a job to pay you $100,000 a year, to construct their information into a marketable type of situation. So of course they'll do that, and because you done made them 100 million, So, of course they'll give you 100,000. And so, yeah, so it's like they want you to have their thoughts, and they'll put your stuff on the back burner and then put their thoughts on the forefront of your mind. And so my assignment this morning is to tell you to gather around the table of your own thoughts. Bring your own thoughts into captivity. Bring your own thoughts and imaginations into the alignment of yourself and your own mind, and be free. Be free enough in your own mind to, move forward according to, the spirit, your own spirit. And so it's a beautiful thing. Look how dark this picture over here looking. The picture looks so dark, but y'all know I'm on assignment, and at the same time, I have no other choice but to move forward. You know what I'm saying? And today is a good day. Today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's a beautiful day to actually move, talk, have your being, have your say so in the earth realm. And at the same time, we're gonna do just that this morning. And as we delve into separate thoughts, because what one thing I told you that I would not do, and I will not come and sit before his children and don't have what he desired for me to say in mind. And I'm here for no other reason but to give, um, I guess, life to his thoughts, because his thoughts are real. His thoughts are universal. His thoughts has universal conscientiousness wrapped all around it. And so when I was trying to use it, when I was going, I guess, down the route of, um, I'm still in the Christianity, so it can't be that. You know what I'm saying? When I was going down the route of understanding, if you will, you know what I'm saying? I I tend to open my mind, and I tend to kind of expand my horizon, so that way, since certain things that don't make sense, if they don't make sense, then they don't make sense. They don't make sense. And so I've been over this past weekend doing a lot of research and a lot of thinking based on this new assignment, as I opened up, so I'll give you guys the original the YouTube page. And so it's a blessing for right now. We're going to welcome all our YouTube listeners into the house right now. I've been here with you guys on Facebook for the past, since October 15th, when the universe told me to open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And I said, when he said that, when I can tell you, he actually took me back. And the reason why I know it was serious and genuinely sincere is because he took me back to a place in time when I made a conscious decision. And during the valley lows, y'all know when you're in a valley low and you pray and you ask God to lead and guide you, and at the same time, and you make a promise to him, and you say, Lord, I'll say what you desire me to say, and I'll do what you desire me to do. And it's been years. It had been years later. It had been years later from the time I was able to put my hand flat like this here on both sides of the wall, and that's how big my cell was when I made him this promise. And so when he brought me back to it October 15th, when I was walking through here, he's like, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. I only had one platform to do that on. and that platform was Facebook. And so now I'm thankful that he's giving me more ears, he's giving me more eyes to see me, he's giving me more thought processes for each and every individual. He's giving me an additional platform that I can go and I can just talk to the minds of his children. I've been commanded to do it. And so I'm here on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoking specialist, and I'm just moving forward in the things that I really believe that has tugged hard on heavy on my heart. And so I'm here. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. And when I was struggling this morning because I thought about it, like, do I invoke change or do I evoke change? Do you guys know the difference? When a person say I invoke change or do I evoke change? INVOKE or do I EVOKE? And so I did a research right quick as I was sitting behind this sacred desk. I told y'all I'll never come and before you guys and don't have the alignment by which I know I need. And so invoke is active and direct. When you say you're invoking change, it's active and it's direct, which means it's going to be an active change that happened in the atmosphere. And that happens with me all the time for whatever reason. When I come into an atmosphere, no matter what the atmosphere was prior to me getting there, somehow or another it changes along the way. And I think that we're supposed to be salt in the earth, right? We're supposed to be light in the midst of darkness, right? So I don't think that anybody that's operating from the real capacity by which God and the universe has given them the assignment that they would ever be anything less than the light. You got to operate in the light and as the light. And so when you walk into an environment, saying things supposed to change. So I wrote this morning, I invoke change because it's active and it's direct. It's directly conducive to the atmosphere by which I'm in. And so I have never been into any atmosphere that I did not invoke change. So I submit to you to say this for yourself. Say it now. Say, I invoke change. I invoke change in the earth. I invoke change at my job. I invoke change in my career. What I'm saying? I invoke change. When you walk into the atmosphere, I don't care where you work. What I'm saying? When you walk into any institution or any atmosphere, even if you're in a barber shop, even if you are at a bank, even if you at a party, even if you at I'm gonna say a bar mitzvah. But anyway, that's all to my Jewish people. Konnichiwa. Assalamu alaikum. What I'm saying? Hola. Salve Seo. Guten Tag. I talk to I'll talk to anybody that would listen to me based on the fact that my assignment does not necessarily go right down the middle of our ethnicity. What I'm saying? I think that the assignment by which the universe has me on right now is universal. Each and every individual under the sound of my voice, no matter what your ethnicity is, can hear and understand and comprehend that all these things work together for our good and His glory. And so we all moving. We all moving on this on different ethnicity planes, but we all still the same. We still bleed the same. We still have minds. We still have brains. We still have hearts. We still have spleens. We still have kidneys. We still have livers. You know what I'm saying? We still have all the same thing. Oh, yes. Yeah, so, yeah, I will say that right. I will say, assalamu alaikum. And the response to that will be wa alaikum salam. And so, yeah, so for all my Japanese and my Spanish folk, hola. For all my Chinese folk, ning ho. Ning ho. That's all my Chinese people. My German people, Guten Tag. My Italian people, Sayo. So that's how that's how I'm gonna do it based on the fact that we're free. And and remember, I told you I want to revisit this because he told me, like, if we're going, you see it says, if we're going, we might as well go. That's the word. He said, if we're going. And the reason why he said if is because I wanted to put since we're going. And he said, no, leave it at if, because they got to make a conscious decision to want to go. Ooh-wee. They got to make a conscious, relevant decision. They have to make a decision if you want to go or not. And so I want to put since we're going, and he wouldn't allow me to do that. He said, no, leave it as if. If we're going, we might as well go. And so I'm gone. I ain't going. I'm gone. I'm gone as it pertains to this universal conscientious mindset. I am so thankful to be here in front of you guys. I told y'all I would dedicate 1 hour of my time, my energy, my effort, my education, my astuteness in the psychological realm. I would give you this, you know what I'm saying? Because he told me to open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And even if I don't have nothing else to say, I promise you one thing, I can tell you this, all of it is a part of it. I got these napkins because when he said it to me, it was so heavy in my spirit. All I could grab at that moment was the magic marker. I got it around here somewhere. Look, here it is right here. All I could grab at the moment is this magic marker right here. And I grabbed this magic marker to tell and write exactly what it was that he told me. So he said, all of it, everything in the diaspora is a part of it. All of it. He said, all of it is a part of it. And so right now, I ain't answering no phone calls in front of my lives. It's my first time on YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. What's up? Talk to your boy. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. It's a beautiful thing to be here this morning. I'm on assignment. You know what I'm saying? I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am here for no other reason but to provoke thoughts. And so, you know what I'm saying? If I got to, whatever I got to do, I'm going to do it because I made him a promise that I would. And so invoke, the difference between invoke and evoke is active and direct, and it can have a material effect. But when you evoke is passive and indirect, and it usually has an emotional or intellectual effect. And so, to be honest with you, I'm doing both at this moment. You know, so I'm invoking and I'm going to evoke your thoughts in order to bring you to the best version of yourself that you could possibly be as we move this thing forward in the earth realm. Because I think that we as a people has to be cognizant and aware. We have to be overachievers. I don't think we can just be achievers. To be honest with you, I don't think we can just be achievers. I have my music on in the background to remove negative energy. And so at the same time, this is a negative energy hearing into your ear. So when you listen to this in the background, I want you to understand that negativity got to go. Listen, we deal with positivity in here based on the fact that the universe gave me the hourglass era. This is the era by which we sit in right now as we speak. The whole universe was shifted through that pandemic. Y'all heard what I said. I said the whole earth was shifted through that pandemic. Don't forget the L between the P and the A. Lord have mercy. Do not forget the L between the P and the A. It was a pandemic. And so we understand that, and we cognizant, and we walking in the awareness. And he said, tell my children to stay on the alkaline side of their thought process. As we move through this thing called earth, and as we move through this thing called life, we got to stay here on the alkaline side of our thought process. Now, true enough, the acidic side is present, and you need both. This has to be positivity. This has to be negativity. This has to be a lender. This has to be a borrower. This has to be let's say masculinity. This has to be femininity. This has to be high vibrations. This has to be low vibrations. It's only two things in the earth realm that we have to concern ourselves with. And so I'm here to share with you and show you that we have to do the paradigm shift. You know, right here in the center, this is he said, tell them that this is the hourglass era, but this is also the pH in your body. So the P, you have pH, small p, capital H is in your body. And it goes from 0 to 14. It shows you what the pH is, and it's a universal chart that you can look at and verify that you got, you have pH and what your pH is. But when you are cognizant of your pH, and when you know what your pH is, then you can ward off illnesses through understanding your pH and where it is. Because if it's on the low vibrational side, if your pH is low, it go from 0 to 14. 7 is in the center. So seven is the neutral. One number under 7 is 6, and one number above 7 is 8. So in this little part right here is neutral. This little part right here is neutral. And so what you have to do is make sure that you're keeping your pH above 8. That's when you're able to operate in wellness and health and joy and peace and love. All that is on the alkaline side of your thoughts. Because if you're down here, this is acidity. So acidity is death, it's disease. It's actually what they call dis-ease, where they get the word disease from. So this is disease down here. A dis-ease is down here. Ease has to be up here. So when you're operating in your body is operating in its maximum capacity of efficiency. Your heart is beating properly. Your blood is flowing through naturally. You don't require no blood pills, and you don't have hypertension and all these different diabetes and all this other type of stuff. When you operate in that realm of health and wellness, that's because your body is operating in the alkaline side. If it's operating in the acidic side, trust me, pain, hurt, all that good stuff, inflammation, itis, so anything that says itis, like bursitis, arthritis, osteomyelitis, all those things like that there will be on the acidic side. Just like I just got over. Remember, I ate that jerk sauce. I remember I ate that jerk sauce the other day. And when I tell you my knee swelled up so big, now that brought me down into acidity. Because when you're in pain, that's what does it. It's acidic. It's just the acidic side of your body. And I told y'all that the universe told me to do it on all three components, not just one. You got to be alkalinic on all three components. You know what I'm saying? You got to be alkaline in your spirit, man, first. Because remember, he told me, he said, it's not mind, body, soul, or it's not mind, body, spirit. He said, tell them that it's your spirit, mind, and your body. He said, that's how it goes. That's the order that it goes. It's your spirit man first, because your spirit man is the real true you. We are spiritual beings having a brief humanistic experience. That's why we're here. We say we are spirit beings having a brief humanistic experience, just like that little dash. Every time I say this, I think about that little dash between your birth date and your death date. It's a small little dash on the headstone between your birth. You know what that dash is symbolic of? Do you know what that dash is symbolic of? That dash is symbolic of of everything you did between those two dates. That's what that little small, you see how brief and small and seemingly insignificant that dash is between your birth date and your death date. The death date and the birth date are longer in sentence, but that little dash is symbolic of everything you did between those two dates. And so we're here on assignment, and I'm telling you right now, he said, stay with your spirit man first. Focus in on your spirit man. Your spirit man is the real true you. Your spirit man is the essence of you. That's your essence. And so he said, tell them that the spirit man comes first. They have a mind man as well, and they have the body man. Now, the mind man, let me tell you about the mind man. The mind man is in my lane. This is the lane by which I deal a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to the hospitals, you normally they dealing with the body man. They're asking you about your body, your history. They're dealing with the body man when you go to the doctor. But when you go to therapists or counselors or mentors, or you go to coaches, life coaches, things of that nature, like myself, then at the same time we deal with the mind. We deal with how your mind is lining up with all this good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then so we have another thing, which is the spirit man. That's when you go to churches. When you go to church and then you go and you put, that's your spirit man. They're talking to your spirit. So all three of those things has to line up on the alkaline side of the diaspora. True enough, negativity is there, but we don't have to delve or stay into the negativity, because at the same time we're not there. We're on assignment. Our assignment is to stay on the positive side of thought, to stay on the upside of the diaspora, which is the high vibrational side, where your side of high vibrations is to a maximum capacity. And so that's why I'm here. I'm here on assignment as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, to move you from 1 degree, because you can still be alkalinic and still be low. You can still be alkalinic and still be right at 8. But we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We still have more alkaline thoughts that could come into the fruition and have us operate at our maximum capacity of alkalinity in our minds. And so that's why I'm here, for no other reason, to provoke your thoughts. And so now I'm going to invoke as well as evoke. I love it. I'm going to invoke because it's active and it's direct. And I'm going to evoke because it's passive and indirect. And it usually has an emotional or intellectual effect. And I want to intellectually affect your mind. I desire to intellectually affect your thoughts. So that way, when we come off this hour-long conversation that the universe has told me and directed me and commanded me and orchestrated my steps to this laptop at this moment, in this season of your life, of my life, of our lives together, we're going to walk this thing all the way out. How about that? We're going to walk this thing out together. Now maybe y'all have a helper. Can I just be your helper? Can I just help you through the process as y'all help me? Because I promise you, when I get off these lives, I feel so much better. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you now. If you want me to sit here and lie to you, I'm not gonna do that. But I feel so much better when I get off these lives after I have opened my mouth and spoken to the minds of the children of his children. I can tell you this: I feel better. I feel like I've accomplished what I've been designed for from the very foundation of this world. And so it's a feeling of completeness, if you will. I feel complete and I feel good. I actually feel good when I get off this live, because I feel like I've done what I need to do in society to get the people and his children, to give them the right, correct thought processes where we can move our society forward in corrected thoughts. Because you'll be surprised, And another thing that's falling back on is the chakras. I'm telling y'all, these chakras in our body is real. And so he took me back this morning. He took me back to the base chakra, like the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Now we went through the whole chakra process. And I'm gonna read these into y'all hearing, based on the fact that when you operating in the positive side of your chakra, when you operate in the high vibrational side of your chakra, true enough, we have a low vibrational side of chakras, right? But at the same time, I'll give you the comparison data, but I'm not going to harp on the negative side. It's almost like we know that in life, we need positivity and negativity in order to have power. We know that. You have never in your life seen a positive two-pole positive battery. Just like you've never seen a two-pole negative battery. You never seen two of those poles. When you go in your car, I'm gonna have to stop that. That's distracting me. I'm gonna have to stop that. I'm gonna have to stop this ring tomorrow. I'm gonna have to put that ring on pause, because at the same time, yeah, that's gonna eventually distract my spirit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm gonna stop that, y'all, because I don't want that to be on my live. And that's the ring, and that's my doorbell ringing. That sunset. Somebody just passed by the in front of my place or whatever. But I'm gonna stop that because I don't like that ring on my interrupting my flow. But it's okay. But I'll do that tomorrow. So I said to say this: when we stand on the positive side of our chakras, right? When we stand on the positive side, I can tell you this: when we operate from the positive side of our chakras, I can tell you this: it's words like this. It's word like our seven, like seven, like the seventh chakra on the crown, your crown chakra. Your crown chakra on the positive side of your crown chakra is words like knowing and trust and surrendering and believing. And so we have to believe and we have to bring into our thoughts around our own table. This is not the red table talk. Of course, that's easy when you could bring people around your table and start talking and interviewing them. That's an easy assignment. But when you have to take a look in the mirror, when you have to look at yourself for your innermost being, and to become the best version of yourself, then you have to do the work. You have to do the work that's necessary in order to become the best version of yourself. So it's easy to interview somebody else and talk about their situation, but when it comes down to you looking in the mirror and doing your own work, then that's the assignment that we're on right now for self-development. How about that? And so, yeah, so knowing, trust, surrendering, and believing is the positive side of the seventh chakra. And then so intuition. This is your intuition is your sixth chakra right here. It's right in the center of your between your eyebrow, and that's intuition. That's your sixth chakra, and that's where your pineal and your pituitary gland is. And so that gives intuition, understanding, and insight. That's that sixth chakra. So your seventh, your fifth chakra right here is your throat chakra. It's your throat chakra. It's listening, expressing, and honesty. That's how you get your fifth chakra. It's also your what I'm using right now, my voice to offer clear communication. And so that's the sixth, your fifth chakra. Then you have kindness, compassion, forgiveness, generosity, and appreciation. That's the chakra right up under your heart chakra. You got to have compassion. If your heart chakra is closed, then you're cruel. Then you have hate, you have rage, you have resentment, selfishness, greed, judgmental, and critical. Ooh wee. And you'll be surprised how many people walk around with their heart chakra closed. They have the lower vibrational operating. And so that's that self, that's that lower self. You know what I'm saying? That's that fear and negativity that's operating. And I've experienced that so much where we're operating from cruelty and they just rude and they hate and they're enraged and they resentment and they selfish and they greed and judgmental and they're just critical of everything that they see and or do. And so when you see people like that, just know that their chakra, their heart chakra has to be closed. They can't they heart chakra is not open, because if it was open, there'll be kindness and compassion and forgiveness and generosity and appreciation. Y'all see, I gotta light my Palo Santo right now. Give me that full understanding. Y'all remember it took me months, if you will. It took me quite a few months after I did some research on this holy wood. This is holy wood. This is what this that's the name of this. It's actually Palo Santo, Palo Santo, Santo. Google it for yourself. Our ancestors used this to open up, blessings, and to open up your chakras and give your mind the right thing. Because they didn't have incense back in the day. Back in the day, they didn't have incense. They didn't have incense. They had wood like this. That they've been chopped out wood and they just end up with this wood and they end up burning it. You know what I'm saying? And they opened up their horizons. It brought newness into their thoughts. And so if you Google it right quick, oh Lord, I know y'all. See, y'all, sometimes y'all be so lazy. Oh man, help them, Father. Y'all be so lazy. Check this out. Since y'all think it's a Palo Santo benefits.
According to Mind Body Green, shamans and healers, often known as curanderos, traditionally use the energizing and healing properties of Palo Santo to purify air, dispel evil spirits, and cleanse negative energy. The wood has also long been used therapeutically to soothe cold and flu symptoms, depression, emotional pain, and other ailments.
You see that? The wood has also long been used for therapeutically to soothe a cold. You mean you can have a cold, sneezing, farting, and poop? Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said farting. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, you sneezing and snot. You sneezing and snotting everywhere. That don't sound bad. And it says it soothe the cold and the flu symptoms. This right here, this small piece of wood that's natural, soothe cold and flu symptoms. It even removed depression. Man, listen, there's some people under the sound of my voice right now I know that struggle with depression. Whether you on under the sound of my voice at this moment, or whether you are an individual that's being born in the earth right now. If you're being born in the earth right now, 20 years from now, you would be 20. I would be 75. But I've been sit here on assignment that the universe has given me and told me to tell you guys, and you could tap into this 20 years after I've spoken this into your hearing. And to know that if you suffer with depression, get you a piece of Palo Santo. Light your Palo Santo when you feel your depressed mode is getting ready to come on, and see what happened for it. Check it out for yourself. Thank God. I thank the universe I don't deal with depression. I thank him that I don't deal with depression and emotional pain, because I have the ability to heal my emotional pain the same way I did with my sons and my mom's death. I was able to go in my mind and in my emotions and solidify that thought, understanding that death is a part of life. Ooh, I said death is a part of life, just like up is a part of down, just like in is a part of out. You can't have one without the other. You need both. In both is in the atmosphere. Life and death is in the diaspora. Just like up is a part of down in the diaspora. And so, yeah, so we as I walk through this thing called life, yeah, Palo Santo would be a part of my regimen to help therapeutically help me through the process. If I have a cold or flu symptoms, I'll light my Palo Santo. If I have depression or emotional pain and other ailments, I want to go into the benefits and see what the other ailments are. What are other ailments that they're talking about? You know what I'm saying? So as time progresses, I don't want to deviate too much off of my assignment this morning, but we have a good one in here this morning for y'all. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. Like how he took me back to these chakras. And so this is the fifth chakra. So you got seven, you have six is in the middle of your forehead between your eyebrows. I told y'all it's where your pineal and your pituitary gland lie. And then you got five. And then you have fifth is your throat chakra, which is active for communication. People that speak, people that's orators in the earth realm, and you're an orator and you speak. Then at the same time, your fifth chakra, in order to get on that stage and pull from you got to be pulling from your fifth chakra. And your fifth chakra is your communication chakra. And then you got four. And so you go down three. And so all these chakras. So now here it is. When you have gratitude, when you're grateful, remember I told you gratitude plus generosity equals abundance. Gratitude plus generosity equals abundance. And I think I did a session on that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go back into my previous sessions and you'll see that gratitude plus generosity. You could be grateful and gratitude and have all the gratefulness in the world, but you got to add that to generosity. Because when you add generosity to it, you give what you're saying is to the universe is that I have more than enough, or I have enough to share. Even if I don't have more than enough, I still have enough to share with someone else, because your lack is someone else's um um your lack is somebody else's abundance. And so when you're operating in lack and when you feel as like you're operating with you low, still get that person $1 that's on the corner at the light walking through. You can afford $1. So when you show what you're showing to the atmosphere is that you have generosity. So like I told you, gratitude and you're grateful plus generosity equals abundance. And so you'll operate in the abundance realm throughout the universe. And so yes, so you gratitude when you operate in confident and you're empowered and you are courage and you operate in individuality, then yes, it's a beautiful space to be, based on the fact that you're all operating on the alkaline side of your thought process. Those are all words that's alkalinic. Those are all words that's on the alkaline side. This is alkalinity. This is acidity. This is the alkaline words. You know what I'm saying? When you have alkaline words, then you're going to operate in wellness and health. This is when you're actually operating in illness and weakness. This is weakness. This is strength right here. This is strong. This is strong. This is weak. This is high vibrational. This is low vibrational. This is acidity. This is alkalinity. And so we have them in the earth realm already. All we have to concern ourselves with is where we're going to tap in at. Tap in on the alkaline side of your thought process in your mind, your body, and your soul. I mean, your mind, your body, and your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand that it's your spirit man, your body man, and your mind man all have to be alkalinic in order to become the best version of yourself that you can be. And so it's a blessing to be here in front of y'all this morning. I am Kendrick B. I'm on assignment, y'all. I don't have no other choice but to be on assignment. This is my assignment, is to talk to the minds of the people. And so I'm here for no other reason. I promise you, on everything I love, I would not be standing here had it not been for the universe calling me out and saying, talk to their minds. There's been a paradigm shift in the earth. It's been a paradigm shift in the earth through the pandemic. A lot of people caught it and a lot of people did not. A lot of people was mandatorily had to take it, and a lot of people did not, based on the fact that they understood that it was something about that just didn't sit right in their spirit. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm one of those individuals. It just didn't sit right. And so but I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I still trust the universe. You know what I'm saying? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against spiritual wickedness and against the rulers of the darkness of this world. And so I know the rulers of the darkness of this world do not have light in them. They don't have no light. And so I'm operating right now with gratitude. I'm operating with confidence. I am empowered. I stand before you guys, not perfect, but empowered. I operate in courage. I operate in individuality. I'm telling you, we all have to operate within this construct. We all have to operate within this construct. Joy is another word that's high vibrational. Creativity. When you're creative and you're passionate about your creativity, when you're passionate about your innovation, when you're innovative and you're creative, you're just not a normal person, because your thoughts supersede the thoughts of a regular normal person. You got to supersede those thoughts. And so when you're creative and you're passionate and you have a certain level of peace, even patience, when you're patient with people, Oh man, that is high vibrational. Impatient is low vibrational. Impatient gonna be down here. If you're impatient, you're gonna be down here. You're gonna be down here on the low vibrational side. If you're patient, you're gonna be up here on the high vibrational side. And so, yes, and so when you have courage, that's down here, that's up here. When you have courage, when you discourage, and when you discourage, that's low vibrational words. When you discourage, so this is when you're encouraged, you're up here on the high vibrational side. And so when you're individuality, when you have individuality, this is up here the high vibration. If you indifferent and you just kind of wavering, you indifferent, that's low vibrational. And so what I'm telling y'all is that we have to be mindful. I don't know why. I know why the universe took me back to chakras this morning, is because we're going to have to operate with open chakra. Your heart chakra has to be open. When your heart chakra is open, then you operate in kindness. When you operate in compassion, when you operate in forgiveness, that's your heart chakra has to be open during that time. You have to be, you have an open heart chakra. Google this for yourself. When you operate in cruelty and rudeness and hate and rage and resentment and selfishness and greed and judgmental, and you're critical towards everything a person say, your heart chakra is closed. That's a negative side of the diaspora. You're on the lower vibrational side. And so my assignment is to tell you that we're actually living in the hourglass era. The era by which we live right now is the hourglass era. And your pH is based on your pH from 0 to 14, 7 being the middle. And I'm trying to tell y'all, when you're cognizant and when you're walking according to high vibrational thoughts and high vibrational, the aura by which you exude into the atmosphere. We listen at me. I stopped. I ran here this morning because it was in the 10 o'clock hour, and I was kind of like upset with myself, but I'm not to a certain degree, because at the same time the hours have changed. So I think the universe will give me grace, if you will. I'm asking him, Lord, you know what I'm saying? Give me the grace that I need, even that we seemingly lost an hour of sleep. But at the same time, I don't like to talk about L's. I talk about wins. We actually gained an hour of daylight. And so we're going to talk about the gains. I talk about more W's than we do L's, because we are in the thought-provoking society right now that we're going to have to deal on the alkaline side of our thoughts and stay there. True enough, we could talk about the L's right now, but why we want to talk about losses? We have more W's in our win column than we do L's in our loss column. And I don't care if you're 51% wins and 49% losses, you still on the positive side of your thought, even though we don't want to be that low, because all it takes is one negative thought that has it, and we attach one negative vibration to that thought, which is an emotion like fear and worry. Guess what's going to happen? You're gonna be out of your creative mode, and you can't learn anything new. And so right now at this moment, I'm telling everybody, like, listen, gather around the table of your own thoughts. Bring your own thoughts into captivity. Bring them into your captivity and under the anointing of the power of change. And then change your thought from a lower vibrational thought. Even though we've dealt with death, even though we even got more deaths ahead of us, we don't have to stay there. We can stay where we are at that moment, but as soon as that part is over, we got to transition back into a higher vibration. Because when you operating from a lower vibrations bring lower vibrations. Lower vibrations bring lower vibrations and lower aura, and it brings you more of what you don't want when you operate in lower vibrations. And so I operate in higher vibrations because I've been designed and constructed to tell his children to stay on the alkaline side of their thought process. That's my only assignment. He say, tell them, instruct them, motivate them, illustrate. If I got to take this hourglass and illustrate to y'all that this is low, this is dis-ease, this is ease, this is dis-ease, where they get the word disease from. This is lower vibrations. This is higher vibrations. This is a borrower. This is a lender. This is beneath. This is above. This is even in the word. He said, be a lender, not a borrower. Be above, not beneath. Be the head, not the tail. Don't that make sense? But he said, illustrate to them, motivate them, orchestrate what their mind should be at this moment to catapult and propel them into a new, higher dimension of thought. And that's my only assignment. So I sat here this morning, y'all. I didn't get no water. I didn't get a tea. Y'all know I normally sit here and drink my tea. Go to, if you want to start the process, go to Cat's Claw. I have it right now. Y'all can look me up. I have Cat's Claw. I have purple leaf tea, and I have red clover tea. I even have hibiscus tea. Y'all call me. If y'all need a tea to help wash out and cleanse your body from all these different ailments, you know what I'm saying? Because it works good on. I can tell you right now. Look at my hand. I was able to do that the other day. Look at my hand. I could twist my wrist now. It's getting better. You know what I'm saying? Arthur had me. I had Arthur and Ritis. I had both of them in my wrist. I had Arthur and Ritis. I had both of them. Let me stop. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, gather around the table with your own thoughts. Come into, look at that. Oh man. See, they yelling at me now. Oh man, they yelling at me now. Why y'all okay? You want y'all, they yelling at me now, y'all. Now look, they saying, listen, your hand good enough to be brought. So y'all know, as the universe told me to do certain things, I have to be obedient to certain things that he told me to do. And so this is my baby right here. Look at Money. Money had been yelling at me. I say, you ain't gonna tell him about me. Money, relax, babe, relax. You gonna be okay. But this is Money. Let me introduce y'all to Money. This is the universe told me to pot purpose. So I have purpose over here. I have purpose, I have success, and this is Money. And so Money is just as green and pretty. She's been with me now for the past 2-3 months now. You know, so I changed Money draws. Look, Money, what's up, Money? I gave her some white draw. Can y'all see enough? Well, she got white underwear on. Yeah, Money, what's up, baby? I'm going to listen. I ain't forgot about you. Come on now. I give you, you know what I'm saying? I take care of you. Now, God, your Money tells me, you ain't gonna tell him about me? Yeah, I'm gonna tell him about you, Money. How you doing, babe? Talking to you. You good? You been all right? Yeah, you good. Yeah, green. And let me tell y'all something about green. Y'all, if you in some green grass, if you got some fresh, beautiful green grass, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and rub your feet in that green grass. Just sit, get you a chair, lay in it if you got to, and just rub your feet in that green grass and get anchored back into the earth. This is what the universe is telling. He just like, see, now I'm about to have to go to my stream now. I got a stream out in Lithonia, y'all. It's a water stream that come down through this little mountainous looking little area, like on rocks. And I haven't been there in a while. And at the same time, every time when I can feel myself getting ungrounded to a certain degree, he said, ground yourself into me. Like ground yourself in the universe. And if you see some green grass, like grass that's just sticking up in this green, take your shoes off and your socks and just rub your feet, the bottom of your feet in that grass. Just do, break, like make a little a pathway in the grass with your bottom of your feet. I'm gonna tell y'all gonna feel so much better. You'll feel instantly better. I promise you will. But anyway, this is Green Money. Money. I changed the underwear. She all excited. Remember, I couldn't even hold this up like this here last time because my wrist was messed up. But anyway, that's Money right there. And so now, since I'm doing it, I don't want her. I don't want him to be jealous. I don't want him to be jealous. But right here, this is success. And the universe told me, pot. This is success right here. See, I potted. See the pot that I put it in. I chose this pot right here for success. So success, he growing up real strong. He's strong and vibrant. What's up, success? What they do, my brother? Look, he done sprouted up a new little route. They cut him off right here. He sprouted up something else. Look, he done sprouted some more. He going higher. He going high. That make me almost feel like what my grandma used to say. Go higher, higher in the Lord. Go higher, higher. She used to call it higher. Go higher. Yeah, go higher in him. And so this is success. Success, you all right, my brother? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you good. He growing. Look, he done got taller than look how tall he is now. Yeah, success. You growing, you reaching. You reaching for the stars, my brother. Yeah. Oh, success. You know what I'm saying? So, I told y'all when my wrist was hurting, I couldn't even grab these pots, but I feel so much better this morning. Thank you for healing. Thank you for health and wellness and well-being. When you operating in health and listen, we take stuff for granted when we doing it. When we're in the presence of it, we take stuff for granted. Don't take for granted the use and activities of your limbs. Do not take that for granted because when you out of it and when you can't do it, that's when it's so real. And so, yeah, I just want to show y'all this is success. All right, my brother. Yeah, baby. I see you, soldier. You doing your thing over there. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. And so that's a beautiful thing for success. So success and money is right there. And this is a new addition to the family, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is a new addition to the family right here. This is a new addition to the family right here. Yeah, look at Purpose. What's up, Purpose, my brother? Purpose, look at Purpose. See, Purpose got some black draws. See a black. I got Purpose with a new situation, and so Purpose is standing right here beside me, like this is a ponytail palm. There they call this a ponytail palm. So ponytail palm is Purpose. Purpose been standing right here, standing on assignment with me. Purpose been handling his business in my life. He operating in purpose. And I have money, I have success, and I have purpose all around me. And I'll never worship any one of them, especially money. Money, no, I ain't finna worship her. I don't even worship success. I give God the glory. I give him the glory, honor, and praise about everything that I do. It's based on the fact that he called me to this, and this is my assignment. And so I'm operating strictly in my assignment right now by doing it the way I'm doing it. And so this is the first time I want to introduce all of my YouTube follow. Y'all, I'm gonna put a link up in the thing. Y'all go follow me on YouTube, please. Follow me on YouTube. This is Purpose right here. Purpose, you done had your light in the shine. Okay, you done shined your light. All right, you good? Are you good now? You done shined your light in the atmosphere. You straight? Okay, he said he's straight. Yeah. So anyway, that's him. That's Purpose on assignment as a ponytail palm. And so yeah, I got purpose, I have money, and I have success, and all of them sit right here on assignment with me as I move this thing forward called life. And so we here. I got I done been on here 58 minutes already. Oh wow. So I gotta introduce y'all to one more thing. Y'all know I told y'all about the teas. If you're in need of hibiscus tea, purple, red clover tea, and cat's claw, those three teas right now. Google them for yourself and see what they affect and what effects do they have on your body. And if you're needed and you're in need of it, contact me, please. You know what I'm saying? Contact me, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, my number is still the same. Contact me and I'll be more than happy to deliver those teas to y'all as we move this thing forward. One thing I wanted to share with y'all is because, I got to make my assignment clear to certain people. And I'm here as a thought-provoking specialist, true enough. I'm here to actually provoke your thoughts. But if you don't know your blood type, if you have no idea about your blood type, this is one of the most easiest ways to do it. If you don't know your blood type, you can easily contact me and say, hey, look, I don't know my blood type and I'll be more than willing to send you this or to bring this to you if you're in the Atlanta area, or send it to you via the mail or what have you. You can type yourself. It's a to do a do it a DIY kit to a certain degree. The DIY do it yourself kit. You know what I'm saying? It's easy, it's fast, and it's a reliable testing of the ABO and the RHO negative blood groups. And so this is a new blood type that you can find out your own blood type, whether you're A, B, O, or AB. It's only 4 blood types. You know what I'm saying? And then it's positive or negative, but that's just meaning that you have a RH component or you don't. And so that's what the negative part come in at. But as we push this thing forward, and as we start to actually show people, you know what I'm saying, you can type yourself. If you don't know your type or you don't want to go to the doctor, then you can type yourself. Contact me. You know what I'm saying? I have these blood type kits available, and we'll work it from there. And so yeah, so it's a beautiful thing right now that I have a brand new following. I'm gonna pin my link on my Facebook. I'm gonna pin my link in order for y'all to tap into my YouTube, and then y'all can go follow me on YouTube. And you know what I'm saying, and then like and share my product. I'm here on assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason. I promise you, y'all, anybody that know me know I'm a private brother, and I don't be all out here, on social media like that's it. But I've been called and instructed to talk to the minds of his children, and I don't have no other choice but to do just that. And so I'm here to do exactly what needs to be done in order to bring our people closer to understanding that it's the alkaline conscious side of thought where we should remain. I know that the world and the world system has tried to bring us down and give us lower vibrationals through, murder, suicide, homicide. All that is low vibrational words. Those are not the life and living and health and wellness words. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I know that we got to do this. So let's go on. Let's say this one time before I gotta go. The Our annual affirmation for this year, for this whole entire year, the annual affirmation is 2023 is the greatest financial year of my life. I said 2023 is the greatest financial year of our lives. And I'm gonna speak that into the hearing of his children, because I don't want to just be on the greatest financial year of my own personal life without bringing y'all with me. And so 2023 is the greatest financial year of our lives. How about that? So I can feel it too. 2023 is the greatest financial year of our life. 2023 is the greatest financial year of our life. Mm, I can feel that. Ooh wee. Ooh, we thank you. We thank you. We praise you. We lift you up. We magnify you. We exalt your name. Yes, Lord. 2023 is the greatest financial year of our life. We'll deal with 2024 when it get here. But 2023, we've already dealt with 2021 and 2022. But 2023 is the greatest financial year of my life. I stand on that, and I attach a gratefulness to it. I'm thankful and I'm grateful. It's wonderful to be here. I'm on assignment. I've been commanded to say what need to be said and even do what need to be done. And so, yeah. And so we gonna move as our March affirmation is: I evoke change. I invoke change in every atmosphere I stand in every atmosphere I'm a part of, in every atmosphere I invoke change. Change has to happen because I'm there. I'm the light of this world. We operate in the light. I expect positive miracles in my life daily. I said, we expect positive miracles in our lives daily. Say that for us as a collective. If you under the sound of my voice, as a collective and as a tribe, we. He just said that in my spirit. This is y'all are we are a tribe of people with conscious thoughts and unique mindsets and beautiful alkalinic outcomes. We yes. Infinite wisdom, infinite spirit. Make room for great abundance in our life. I said infinite wisdom, infinite spirit. Make room for great abundance in our lives. I want to hear the testimonies of the assignment that people have opened up their laptops and start talking to the minds of people and cause them to tap into me. If you're an orator in the atmosphere and you're on assignment and you're connected to me, I'm talking to the spirit realm, and you're connected to me, I'm asking forth that you show forth yourself. Connect with me so I can connect with you. So we can move society forward in the positive side of thought. We could move society forward, infinite wisdom, connect people, connect energies, connect efforts that's along the same thought process as me. That when we connect, it would help catapult and propel us into a new dimension of thought, a new propelling of conscientiousness as we move, as we become more aware, as we become more enlightened, as we become more astute, as we become more victorious, as we become more triumphant in the atmosphere. Connect. I don't want to have to reach out to nobody. I don't want to have to reach out to nobody. Let them connect with me. Then I'll know that you sent them. And then you confirm in my spirit that they've been sent by you, and I'll connect with them and we'll move this tribe forward. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. It's already done in the atmosphere. It just got to manifest in the natural. Whew. I said it's already done in the atmosphere. It just have to connect in the natural. And so, infinite spirit, make room for new growth in our lives. Make room for great abundance. Make room for expansion. That we can expand our minds, expand our horizons, expand past the point where we are right now, this moment. I'm grateful and I'm appreciative of the assignment that you've given me. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason but to provoke your thoughts, to stay on the alkaline side of conscientiousness. I'm thankful and I'm grateful and I'm appreciative of everybody that has tapped in with me this morning. I thank y'all for tapping in with me. Thank you for tapping in with me. Like I said, I'm Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought-provoking specialist, and I would definitely see y'all tomorrow. I'm in here Monday through Thursday, 4 days a week in the 9 o'clock hour. Monday through Thursday, I'm here 4 days a week in the 9 o'clock hour. I'm here on assignment to help catapult and propel you into a new dimension of thought. As we move this thing forward, I evoke change in the atmosphere. I evoke change in the environment by which I've been given. And so I'm thankful, I'm prayerful, I'm prayerful that we will continue to go forward. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoking specialist. Y'all be blessed. Till tomorrow. See you soon. Hotep. Google it. Hotep. Hotep, Hotep, Hotep. Google HOTEP and you tell me what it means. Hotep in the highest. Y'all be blessed.